Public Information, Human Relations, and Veterans Committee. I'm going to start with the governor's executive order motion, and the roll call on that motion will serve as our roll call for attendance. Pursuant to Governor Lee's executive order number 78 regarding electronic meetings, I make a motion that this committee meeting agenda constitutes essential business of the Metropolitan Council, and that meeting electronically is necessary to protect the health, safety, and welfare of Tennesseans in light of the COVID-19 outbreak. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion is made and properly seconded. I will call the roll. Councilmember Roberts.
Yes.
Vice Chair Hauser. I don't think I see her. Chair votes aye. Councilmember Suara. I don't believe I see her either. Councilmember Taylor.
Aye.
Councilmember Withers.
Aye.
Councilmember Young. If I see him either, though the motion passes, 4 ayes, no nays. I detect a quorum. Moving on to our agenda, we have
Councilmember Bradford. Councilmember Gamble is also here and votes aye. Thank you.
Councilmember Gamble, I don't believe you are on the Personnel Committee.
I'm sorry, I thought this was Public Works. Thank you.
No, that's okay, but we appreciate your affirmation anyway. Moving on to our agenda, we have one item under resolutions. It's Resolution RS 2021-794 by Rutherford, Nash, and Allen. It approves a memorandum of understanding to transfer solid waste disposal responsibilities from the Department of Public Works to the Department of Water and Sewage Services, along with the related operational activities, personnel, and equipment. This went before the Budget Committee yesterday. They deferred it one meeting, and I make a motion that we follow suit and do the same thing. Basically, they're allowing for some extra time for discussion and another meeting as well. So that's my motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Motion is made and properly seconded. Is there any discussion on the motion?
Chair.
Councilmember Withers.
The one thing that I would request, I'm assuming that the motion would be to re-refer to this committee. The one thing that I would request is that because this is the Personnel Committee, that we have representatives from Human Resources. And the administration, I think, should be here to answer any questions that the committee has. But I think it'd be great to have Human Resources representation as well, since it does employees transferring between departments. And that's all. It's just I think that'd be a helpful thing to have when it comes back before this committee.
Thank you for that. That's a good idea, and I will follow through with that and make sure that we have that at our next meeting. Just also be advised, this one meeting deferral does give us an extra week because we have 3 weeks before our next meeting. There was some discussion in budget as to whether to go one meeting or two, and with the 3-week gap, they went with one. So I think it's best that we just follow suit with them. So we have a motion that's made and properly seconded. Do we? Again, is there any other discussion on this motion? Okay, Councilmember Roberts.
Aye.
Hauser.
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. Councilmember Hauser votes aye. Chair votes aye. Councilmember Suara. Did she join us? No. Councilmember Taylor.
Aye.
Councilmember Withers.
Aye.
Councilmember Young. 5 in favor, 0 against. Motion passes. That is the only item on our agenda. I do have one quick announcement before we adjourn the meeting. I just wanted to give a reminder that the Special Committee on Veterans is coming together. We have several people lined up from both the council and outside the council. The Director of Operation Stand Down, Eden Murray, will be the chair of the special committee. There's still time for 1 or 2 more council members to join us. And given that this committee has sort of purview over veterans, if you will, we would entertain anyone from the committee. You don't have to be a veteran to be a part of the special committee. So nothing you have to let us know about today, but think about it. And if you have an interest, certainly let me know as the committee forms. We're looking for the committee to begin its work sometime around the 1st of the month, which would run a course of maybe 6 to 8 weeks of doing its work on behalf of veterans to see how Metro can better serve our local veterans. So with that, is there any other business before the committee? Seeing none, we are adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.